Fandom, how's it going? I'm going to go over my least favorite superhero movies of all time. A few weeks ago I did the best ones, now we got to do the stinkers, so let's get into it. At number 5, we're going to start with basically what was the death of a franchise, and I'm talking about Batman and Robin. Corny, yes, but it was a horrible film, let's be honest with it. And you have Mr. Freeze in this, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who the hell was thinking about casting Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze? I don't know. But throughout the whole film, you just see him going, sing, sing, sing. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. In practice, this should have worked. You have Bruce Wayne. You have one of the most perfect Bruce Wayne. You have George Clooney. George Clooney looks almost the part of Bruce Wayne. What did you do? Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. Again, it's a pretty good casting. I love Uma Thurman. She's an awesome actress. But oh my god, what did they do to Poison Ivy in this movie? Number 4 goes to Catwoman. Do we really have to talk about how bad the Catwoman film was, really? You have Halle Berry, an Oscar-winning actress, coming fresh off of her Oscar win, actually, and you stick her in one of the most terrible comic book movies of all time. Seriously, this was garbage. In the middle of the film, she plays basketball for no reason. She works for a cosmetic company. It is a mess of a film. Nobody should see this. It's terrible. Number 3, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Yeah, this piece of crap. Look, I'm a huge fan of the Fantastic Four. I love the Fantastic Four. Oh my god, this was terrible. Lawrence Fishburne actually plays a really great Silver Surfer in this, voice-wise, not body-wise, because, you know, the guy's kind of doughy now. No offense to all you big people out there. But the voice for Silver Surfer is spot on. Fun fact, by the way, if you look at the trailers real quick, you can actually see the animators really didn't care about this, and they slapped a dong on Silver Surfer if you freeze the frame right in the middle of the trailer. It's a terrible film, really. It's horrible. The Thing looks terrible. The dialogue is horrible. Dr. Doom is a terrible Dr. Doom in this. He's not really even that big of a threat. Galactus is a giant cloud of purple space farts. Just don't see it, really. Don't. Number 2 is what I would only call a bastardization of one of the most classic characters by Will Eisner, The Spirit, directed by Frank Miller. Now, this is not Frank Miller in his heyday when he was writing kick-ass stuff like Daredevil, Batman Dark Knight Returns. No, this is crazy, full-on, alcohol-induced Frank Miller, where he has Samuel L. Jackson playing for some reason a Nazi in this movie. It's horrible. It makes no sense. There's no consistency throughout this thing. And it is just the desecration of a much beloved character by one of the greatest writers of all times, Will Eisner. I'm sorry. I hated this movie. I could not get through this. I fell asleep probably twice trying to sit through this film. I will never watch this again. At number 1, you can only have what I like to describe is a catastrophe on atomic levels that should have been killed from orbit, because this is the only way to be sure. We have here Jonah Hex. Jonah Hex is a character that I love from the DC Cinematic Universe, and this movie, if you want to call it that, with a runtime of about an hour and 10 minutes. Seriously, guys, you had to pad it out to reach an hour and 10 minutes. Kind of tells you you didn't have much to work with here. Stars Josh Brolin, who thankfully is going to be playing Thanos, and I mean that seriously. I think he's going to be an awesome Thanos. In Infinity War, we've seen him kind of semi-portray him in Guardians of the Galaxy already. But yeah, we're on this right now, and oh god. I have seen roadside car accidents that look better than what came out of this movie. Seriously, Josh Brolin should have been a really great Jonah Hex in practice. Again, this movie, I don't even know where the studio decided to go with this. They were probably just trying to ride on the high of superhero films and on Megan Fox's name, which at the time, believe it or not, kids, was actually a really bankable name. And unlike right now, where she spends half of the entire movie breathing out of her mouth. You know what? There is no way that the studio was trying for a Jonah Hex movie. There's just no way. This was Jonah Hex in name only. What they were trying to really create here was another Wild Wild West. It hits all the same broad strokes. You have an ex-evil Confederate that is trying to destroy the Union by creating an evil super weapon. Oh, I'm getting a migraine. Those are my top 5 worst comic book movies of all time. Again, that's just my opinion. I'm sure you guys have your top 5, and I actually want to hear about them in the comments section below, so please let me know. This is your first time checking out my channel. I do weekly reviews of trade paperbacks, hardcover, special editions, comic books, things like that, and I talk about video games on occasion, and I cover manga on occasion as well. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. That is the best way to get a hold of me. I'm going to put that in the description below. And I love to hear back from you guys as always. Bye.